say yes, and the state prosecutor been ask him for tender the report to the court, and the witness tender the report to the court, and the state prosecutor been ask the witness for read the document, and the witness, Dr. Simeon Owiz Koroma, been read and explain the document for make the state prosecutor and the defense counsel then go understand. But after where the witness been explained to the court, the state prosecutor been ask the witness for turn the report to page 2 and 4 and make it explain for make they go understand. And the witness be do waiting the state prosecutor Ovi Robin Melson Sr. been tell him for do. The state prosecutor Ovi Robin Melson Sr. been ask the witness plenty question about the postmortem results where it be do. But the witness been answer all the question with Ovi Robin Melson Sr. been ask him. And the state prosecutor been also ask the witness how he come for conclude say that because of the gun and shoot make John Robert Boma die. But the witness be explained to the court. But during where the witness be explained, the state prosecutor Ovi Robin Melson Sr. been they shake in head and they watch the witness and self. The state prosecutor been later ask him for tender the death certificates to the court, and the witness been tender the death certificates to the court. The state prosecutor Ovi Robin Melson Sr. been also ask the witness Dr. Simeon Owiz Koroma about the 5 more people where he do postmortem pa, and the witness be confirm say yes, he do postmortem pa 5 more people them will be involved by the November 26 coup na Freetown. And the state prosecutor Ovi Robin Melson Sr. been asked the witness for tender the true copy of the report, and the witness self been tender the true copy of the report to the court. But during this trial, one of the defense lawyer been waka go to the first accused person, Amadou Koita Makalo, who then discuss up to 5 minutes before he waka back go na in seat. But after all the explanation where the witness do, the state prosecutor been ask him for make he use a medical experience for tell the court which gun they use for shoot. And the witness be answer say, na AK-47 they be used for shoot. But after some time, Justice Combat Commander been asked the defense counsel if they not get any question for the witness. And 4 of the defense lawyer them answer say, they not get no question for the witness. But S.A. Conte, one of the defense lawyer them, been cross-examined. Also, I ask him plenty question, but later, the state prosecutor, Ovi Robin Melson Sr., be object the defense lawyer, S.A. Conte, because the witness be not answer all the question where he be asked. But after the plenty argument between the defense lawyer, S.A. Conte, and the witness, Dr. Simeon Owiz Koroma, the state prosecutor, Ovi Robin Melson Sr., be also object the defense lawyer in question for the second term. One of the defense lawyer, F. Mansare self, been cross-examined. Also, he asked the witness few questions, but Justice Combat Commander been vexed by the defense lawyer, F. Mansare, for sake of the question where he asked the witness. But after all this plenty argument, Justice Combat Commander be adjourned the matter to Thursday, May 30 this year. The state prosecutor then now, Ovi Robin Melson Sr., YICC, and plenty other one there. And self, the defense lawyer them now, S.A. Conte, F. Mansare, and plenty other one there. For Liberty Online TV, me and David Yankee Cisse, a report.
All right, from court, so they come back in our studio. Also, we still get the acting director of operations and pricing. It comes out from the Petroleum Regulatory Agency, where na PRA, as we all know, na the institution and the way government get the mandate for regulate all petroleum products them. And this being term, we don't see frequent to line na different petrol station them where can make people can get the view say maybe feel one short in at the market or government one for its price. Well, for can look at all the issues there this morning and plenty other one them waiting period on they do now for make sure say stability day na the petroleum industry and for give people the confidence say they not get no plan for increased petroleum products them and waiting can cause the plenty to line them na petrol station them. All of that we will discuss inside the program this morning. You say for the watch we'll get the opportunity later at some points in the program for join we call and make you comments na the topic what they can look at this morning. The number na +232 74 545. That's if you're outside the country or if you're within the country, you want for call via WhatsApp call. Save Liberty Online Television number +23274200545. And as you join me this morning, don't forget to you for share the program so that more people go join the conversation. When they come down our studio, as we get the acting director of operations and pricing, it comes out from the Petroleum Regulatory Agency. We get the mandate for regulate all petroleum products them. In name na Samora and Sumana Tunti. Good morning again, Mr. Tunti, and welcome to the Liberty Breakfast.
Good morning, Khadija. Thank you for having me.
All right, let me start for look at the Petroleum Regulatory Agency as a role. I don't tell viewers then say, when I get a mandate for ensure say, when I regulate all institutions that will deal in petroleum products. As of now, when I self aware say, some challenges made on day for the past few weeks, we camp on petroleum products, especially petrol, we can make two line, can they na gas stations them. What are some of the reasons them where this can happen?
Well, thank you very much. The agency been set up in 2014, basically for regulate downstream petroleum activities. The petroleum sector divided into three main streams. You get the upstreams, the midstream, and downstream. But PRA, Petroleum Regulatory Agency, basically they for the downstream petroleum activities. This include refinery. We not get refinery now, but before we get refinery, we closed down in 1992. And distribution, marketing, importation, and also storage. As it is, we get 4 operational oil marketing companies. I mean 4 because at the one that we actually there in distribution, the NP, the Connex, Leone Oil, and Malado. Okay, we get storage company where basically then a storage no more than they do. Then they store petroleum products. What happened of recent, Famble will remember earlier in May, we pull a press release where we assure the people of Sierra Leone for say we get enough petroleum products and there is no need for panic buy or ordering. But just as that press release they come out, we be they get rumor about toll gate increase when the petroleum dealers and transporters them say they go on strike. If then they go, if then they come into effect, and then for about 4 days within the value chain, the transporters then say they're not going to transport petroleum products, not only to the provinces but even Freetown. And say because if they transport around Freetown, the government not going to take them serious. So then sit down, we've been getting an engagement with the Ministry of Works and Public Assets. And also we engage CRSG when are then they in charge of the toll. We call the transporters and dealers them on that very Friday when the, on the 15th when the toll gate charges come into effect. And after that meeting, we not been get headway in the first meeting in the morning. We go again in the afternoon. We actually get for call the executive for let them at least come into the matter. We be explain say these petroleum dealers actually in an essential service then they read now. So then for we don't categorize them like outside then they categorize ambulance and also the military and the police. But the executive be able for come into a conclusion with the dealers and the transporters then late in the evening. That's on Thursday. Then on Friday we get a decision say we then go transport petroleum products, but CRSG been give them a waiver. And some of these waiver will include, say, the tankers, they're all for assemble na Hastings on the right-hand side of the road and then for use the last toll. So we get that arrangement going and we get these tankers then for cross the toll, Hastings, Songo, and Maishaka. So we start for actually supply products on Friday. Saturday, then we all know say Sunday normally not a working days, though they may supply very small quantity. But if far to reach areas like Kabbalah, Kono, you will always have challenge in distribution because the tanker where they left, then they travel with hazardous products. We can normally say then they travel with a life because we don't see instance 1 or 2 times we'll get accidents which happen. Okay. Just after that, there is a law we say transports of petroleum product not for happen after 6 p.m. That is 1800 hours. Most of the operators then get onboard camera and then truck there. So when it's 6 o'clock, the driver go park, he relax, he sleep, then he move in the morning hours. So far to each areas, then be difficult for them get them product. So we've been experience some amount of disorder and public concern. Even Kono, we get an instance where after the product then don't reach 2 days later, the stations they all lock. And the bike riders then pull a press release, say, then they go on strike because petrol not there. So we call the LUC and we team with colleagues that we already they Kono. Then go around the stations. Then deep and find out say there is sufficient product. So within the LUC say, he deploy police right across all the stations say they will sell to dry. The bike riders them so appreciate that they resume their work and sales go on perfectly. Come to Freetown. Freetown, what happen? Most stations they sell in the morning before they say 10, 11 o'clock they don't lock.
Somewhere before we come to Freetown, you don't give me lengthy explanation about how I can transport fuel going to the provinces. But many a time, the press release the more can pull, not can correspond with the reality on ground. Especially this recent one, Pulam, we get the fuel dealer them Nayaso, the association, the secretary general, we contest the press release. If they get, then they sell. And as of that time, they not just NP biggest stock. And NP safe we get stock, then they ration them. Not to everybody, then they sell key. What think can happen where Unano can come out and tell the public the reality on ground? Well,
the reality on the ground is there was stock, okay? And there was sufficient stock for NP in general and Leone. But what's in the happen? Typical example.
But the dealer they say Leone themselves now from NP as of that time they be go take.
Okay.
Because na sister company.
Okay. What's happen is the value chain is not peculiar only to Sierra Leone. We get what we call interagency collaboration and sister companies collaboration. Okay? NP gets product, Leone gets product. I will tell you categorically clear this. From the start of May, all waiting NP forget, NP be don't receive them. All waiting Leone forget, Leone receive them. I will tell you Leone be even get more stock because they mean transfer more quantity to Leone than NP.
So from the explanation we don't give, in less than 3 weeks, where the country be experienced that twice shortage been there of petroleum products, and you cast the blame now because of the toll gates fee increase, make that 2 term in less than 3 weeks, where fuel not been there, now that's been caused down?
No, the first one in earlier of May, there was panic because one of the operators not been get petrol in general. They make efforts for get petrol within the sister companies. But what happened at that time, example, if I don't get enough bread, I don't go give you bread. So at that time when they approach the competitor, that's not the first one. So what happened, this particular company, okay, it already scheduled in vessel 4 times. April, this May, we had to tell you it's almost June now. Just of yesterday, they happened for receive some amount of product. We now about 2 million liters, over 2 million liters. Okay, this particular company, okay, it gets over 25% of the market share. So what happen at any time where it gets enough product, waiting they happen. People wait for go buy to them, they go to the other company. So waiting they happen. There is a pressure on the stock of this particular competitor. Now, if I don't budget, say, na me host, I spend 5 leons. I expect, say, even me picking there on my website for get small money, I go don't give them. But if then self they all not get, then cancel that me 5 leons. Even if I don't budget, say, these 5 leons go last for 2 days, because me picking and my wife and all that they within the house not get, they all go rush can to me. So this me 5 leons will not last the time where I expect them for last. So basically, now that's been the happen. When NP they supply, the NP stations, if you watch, everybody will go to NP or everybody will go to Leone.
Because even the same way when I been put notice say NP gets enough, then get sufficient fuel, wait for last until the end of May, where you gonna some NP outlets them they not be get supply. Then said been they shut down.
Okay, no, what actually happened at that time, because NP get product and then they supply, what do you mean then dealers them and they do? If I give you 10,000 liters, they will sell 5. I don't know one or two of the stations then personally. I make sure say I even organize queues for bike, keke, motorcar. We discourage gallon. But again, people been they buy, some been they buy for generator or so. Say, okay, you weigh 1 5 liter, let them put for you now one gallon. You weigh one more than 5, you go with.
Samura, you feel, especially Petrolo, they discussed this morning, nothing where they try for be economical with the truth because they know the same. Sure. So if PRA they pull a press release, say enough stock day, the dealer and they tell the public say stock not day. In fact, now NP no more get small. NP say before you go for go buy, then they ration and then get people who them prioritize. And owner say many a time where owner they talk to the people, owner get for grab go down offices them go na the NP station them, especially the one that was I go first and say owner sell give people them the product a day. Is it that una no get control over the institution there, so una they regulate?
No, we get 100% control. If I can go back, as of last year, we sanctioned one of the companies, the station. We sanctioned them. We even sealed the station, just because we go there, then get products, and then not be they sell to the public, and the excuse we then give not been valid at that time. So we sanctioned them, we sealed the station for some time. After, then we'll be released them because again, then they offer essential service. We get the military, the police, Guma Valley, where they collect products from them. So what happened is, the truth is, NP Douazak, there is pressure because you get a competitor very close to them. So it happen, if you get 10,000 liters today, it will tell you they keep 2,000 liters for corporate customers. But what you normally they do. As of every day, we deploy personnel, more especially Douazak. Every day we deploy personnel where they ensure say then sell, and then sell to dead stock level. Because what happens, we also monitor terminal. I guess if we don't see social media, we see where PRA they send say, now this ABCD station don't load. That loading then are just for assure the people say there is product and then they supply.
If una get full control over the company also as the regulatory body, why una need for go deploy personnel or need for go deep for let una ensure say fuel day and then for sell and then not for reserve?
Okay, the reason why we do that is just for ensure efficiency. Example now.
So if una not go tin up, they not go sell.
No, example now they will sell to the public and think Khadija talk just don't say then they sell give people where they sabi. Not basically people where they sabi, but what happen, some people get cheat and they don't pay for them prepaid. So if you go with in cheat, you go meet them, they pump for them. Then example, the bike man or the keke man are 2 or 1 liter I want. They say, oh no, fuel no day. That person will get cheats, they can take 40, 50 liter. So you will prioritize the person will get the cheats and left the masses. So now that's not the reason why we they even send personnel there. So what they do, we personnel they make, let them sell, bike, keke, vehicle, as well as they left a specific pump for the corporate customers who that carry cheats. You go to that pump there. If the pump empty, we send some motorcar or some bike or some keke there, just for ensure efficiency and make sure say everybody gets.
That arrangement where they get for the shed, decide for sell in the morning, afternoon they don't sell, evening time then sell. How una walk around for each other conclusion?
Well, actually, not a conclusion. What happens is if NPG example and give you 5,000 liters, where normally you sell 10,000 liters for the rest of the day. In the morning, you don't open with 5,000. Say before 12, because of the pressure, that 5,000 can not run out. So what's in the happen? It take we again for calling at the terminal and say, do NP Douazak or ABC location, una send some product for them. They'll say, oh, well, we need for checking at the system. As you know, they're private people and well, then they run their business quite different. So they will check in the system for say, hey, okay, NP Douazak, it gets another 5,000 where they load now. They come. So we'll just wait. So within that period, you will not see them they sell because petrol, then they wait for the load. When the load arrive, you will see, then discharge, then dip, then resume sales.
So quite different from what's in the company owners and then they explain. The last time we been get one of them at the studio, yeah, we explain differently from what you explain, say, now because if they get 5,000 liters, I don't then we need for wait for another supply. In say, now shedding then they do, then some people get some morning, then they keep the reserve for events.
No. Then they not there to we knowledge at all. The reason is we present at the stations and also the terminal. The only thing we cannot go to their office in Denton and they because then they with their official work. So the terminal and the gas station is where especially we operate at that time. The gas station we ensure say you sell. The terminal we ensure say you load and dispatch.
So the issue of shortage, how on they work with the companies then for ensure say shortage only happen frequently? Because not like the first time they saw the experience say fairly short. Mostly as the months can they go to an end, you they notice say then they begin the order.
Well, if you check from the start of the year, and the first shock risk we get, the first challenge from the start of the year. I know I'm putting into most things, okay? The issue of movement of vessels also be challenged with security around the Mediterranean Sea. So what's going to happen? Most vessels, they reroute through the Dead Sea, where they are around South Africa. So it will take you longer time for reach your destination than before. Because of the increase in pirate activity around the Mediterranean Sea, vessels are not safe. So if you pass there, you pay higher insurance. So it's better you take the longer route when at the Dead Sea through South Africa to your location. As I talk, I see one way of the operator do actually reschedule 4 times. Just because you expect the vessel today, she not show up. You expect the vessel 2 weeks later, she not show up. You expect the vessel 1 week later, she will not show up. And they say she because vessel, then they address her as woman.
What do you go say to somebody we go say na poor planning can always put salon to this position where all time feel the shorting people a need for struggle or to line?
Well, basically, not so poor planning. I can say that at the start of the month, for now, let's just give you some rundown for June. Okay, this is just planning where they don't actually do. One of the operators, they expect 8,000 tons of petrol. Okay, that's over 10 million liters. Another one, they expect above 10,000 liters. That's close to 20 million liters. Another one, they expect 4,000, which is over 5 million liters. This is not all this we don't plan for June. We're not even carry it, okay? This is not planning where they in place. But what happened is, the shipping industry is so complex and dynamic that most times it keeps changing as you go. So what happen? You need constant reminder like waiting the agency they do. As it is, every day within this terminal, they check their stock and they keep them on their toes. We'll send this report, we circulate them to all of the companies. Say, you have petrol for ABC days. Please, what's the schedule for the next vessel? And this next vessel, waiting on status, when they reach Sierra Leone. Okay, we not only they do that, we coordinate with other line ministries. Example, the Sierra Leone Ports Authority. Because Sierra Leone Ports Authority now then get the mandate for bringing the vessel inside Sierra Leone water.
So another issue again, and it's good we get you now so where they act as the director of operations and pricing. Now the price of the fuel, petrol to be specific, we're not constant. For any time increase they find out say they become a burden on the ordinary citizen. This being term, somebody buy as expensive as 45,000 for liter. The Jebu, the people looking on go buy them and they want for sell them back. That control, when I'm not able to get hold of it, say yes, we will not get the next supply it, but people not for sell past the normal price.
No, the price for petroleum products is fixed as it is.
But people
for now.
bypass the fixed price.
What happened is we all know anything we go into the black market, it becomes expensive. So what's happened? This is now one of the reasons why we get constant engagement with the dealers as well as the operators. the price for petroleum products is 30 leones across Sierra Leone. So which means even if you buy the farthest part as Kubola, it's 30 leones. There is already a mechanism in the pricing formula. We don't make the price for be uniform right across Sierra Leone. So no specific time anybody for buy petroleum products above the 30 leones.
Then now what you say, like how you said don't say we don't reach at the black market. But it not mean say because they then at the black market, we are not able to get control over them because our products them where they under on a purview. For let on aware say although na black market, people they buy way expensive than the official price.
Yes.
How na they do for control?
Well, one of the things we don't they do regularly is for clamp down on hoarding. We call them peddlers. Where they say jebu. What thing they do? They go buy in a station, come put on a corner and tell you say I get petrol or not go waste time in a station. Buy it to me once you go. So what they do? We can clamp down on them. We don't collaborate with the police, fire force, the military. Most times for clamp down on them.
Which areas do not ever be successful?
No. We do right across the country. We do east, west simultaneously. We do Bo, Kenema, Kono, Makeni simultaneously. We do Kingaman Road. It's famous. People still there around.
Because you say you go there.
Yes, they're still there around. That I can tell you. But most of the time, we own power now for apprehend and hand over to the police. Why is he reach to the police now? That in a law matter. We own power not they now. Okay, now the police for prosecute. So what you go do, we go apprehend them, we hand over to the police. Then maybe you will not see them that day in the evening until in the morning you see them resurface.
Wait till you say no, they work.
The last time it takes the chairman of himself for go and take small picking them, wait for them at school in the morning. They're not in at school. They're all plastic, they sell. They carry them go police. Say, do you want to help solve this for me? But you will see after 1 or 2 days, you will see them back. Or then go underground. What you go do now? Then go carry it specialized bag. Then put her inside. The whole land they pass. So it takes the police.
You seem to know their own strategy, the way that they use for sale. But when I not get any solution for say, even though I'm aware say, now the strategy down in the black markets. When I'm not able for permanently get a solution to that.
No, what they do is we want to do a sustained raid. Okay? Sierra Leone will get this mentality. Today then they call we no more, tomorrow they don't forget to they come back. So one do a sustained raid. If every day would they arrest you, every day would they arrest, it left to the law for at least help we and prosecute some of these cases and bring and come to a conclusion as quick as possible.
What you would describe as the most challenging thing for be a regulatory body for petroleum products in a country like Salon?
The most challenging aspect is you are just regulator. You don't get no aspect within the value chain. That's not the biggest challenge. From importation to storage to distribution to transportation, governments not get any hands. It's 0%. Like other countries, government example with Ghana, government gets 60% of the market. You get NPA when a regulator like PRA, where actually they trade, then they distribute. Then you get government stations, they call them GOIL, Ghana Oil Company. Okay, then get 60% of the market. So what's happen, especially in Ghana, is price deregulation. Okay, then they will just set the cap. You will go across Accra, you buy different price in different stations. But because government, they participate. But Sierra Leone government not they in any aspect of the value chain, which means it's 100% driven by private sector investors.
When it comes to pricing, when you're not ready for set the pricing, how involved una they get the companies them? Because this is one challenge where according to them, we're not ready for do pricing, they're not fully involved.
It's not ever possible for you do pricing without the operators. The reason is the foreign exchange what they use for putting the formula and then they supply them. Okay? Example, me as an individual, not go sit down at my office, I imagine an exchange rate, I put on the formula. And we not they ever publish any formula without the operators then consent.
How like you work on this formula?
Okay, the pricing formula gets two important elements. When are the reference price, which is the Platts, and also the exchange rate. I'm happy for tell you say Petroleum Regulatory Agency now the only direct subscriber to petroleum Platts for refined product in Sierra Leone. You have other subscribers, but they are indirectly. Example, if I get my office na Kenema, I send me letter from head office, which means the office na Kenema directly not get the letter, but they come out from me na Freetown. So you have other people who are na third-party subscribers. Like example, your parent company they give you, but PRA are the only direct subscribers to Platts for refined petroleum product in Sierra Leone. The price is determined by the Platts, average Platts. During the European crisis, we were reviewing 2 weeks. But after the European crisis don't subside, movements of products don't become easier, except for this last challenge we'll get when vessels then they reroute through the Black Sea, or through the Dead Sea, sorry. Now, we review monthly, every month. The good news is after 2 to 3 years of back and forth challenges, last year the World Bank don't agree for review the parameters of the pricing formula from the Platts to the final price. And I go happy for tell the public and Sierra Leoneans them for say, hopefully we will get the World Bank energy consultants in Sierra Leone around the 6th of June, 6th, 7th, 8th to 9th June. Within that time, it will come, we will get consultation right across for everybody within the petroleum value chain.
Where the World Bank they come, what then they come for can do now for review the petroleum prices?
No, then they review the parameters. For we as regulator, we still get some component then at the formula where we believe say not for the day. And you get the operators as well, we still believe say some parameters they we not there at the formula way for the day.
That particular review, then one way, I mean, most set of people in the public already aware of, and people are scared, say, when they come, when that review they happen, the fuel price will go up.
No, I want to assure the people, World Bank don't review for 155 countries, okay? 50,
including Salon?
No. Sierra Leone, we pricing formula, we set her up in 1992 when the refinery closed.
I ask this question because in April for the IMF World Bank Spring meetings, Usai on our boss Balwa Binde, I've been in a meeting with them as well when they talk about reviewing the petroleum prices for Sierra Leone. They make I ask you this question, say, if World Bank at any point don't start the conversation with Una for review the petroleum prices, I understand, say, a team for come na Salon anytime from now for can look at this conversation. Yes,
we don't start from last year. As of today, around 3 to 4 p.m., we get a Zoom meeting with the energy consultant. Hopefully, like I say, next week, between the 6th to the 9th, then go tongue. We don't even engage stakeholders within the petroleum value chain. We don't engage operators. We hopefully they engage dealers and transporters once the team they reach na Freetown. But we don't engage the operators, MDAs, and even the executive. As soon as the team arrive, we'll get this meeting. We'll get a town hall meeting. We'll go discuss every line item in the pricing formula. As it is, we'll actually begin discuss them. Between we and the operators, we don't get one or two. We and them don't agree say we for eliminate. Then self get one or two. We then want for include in the formula.
So is this a way for prepare the public, then town hall meeting, for prepare the mind say there might be an increase?
No, the formula the bank they review not get anything for do with price. Example, I'll just give this example. We get a particular line item at the formula where we they pay for up till now and call our war risk insurance. We all know say 2001, 20-something years ago, in a late Al-Aji Dr. Ahmad Tijan Kaba of blessed memory declare say the war done. And you can imagine over 20 years, we're still paying for that particular insurance, war risk. So imagine if we remove that day from the formula. waiting that they go mean to people. I would say the last review where gets attention, where the World Bank do, is for Burundi. The prices were high. Upon reviewing the parameters in this Burundi formula, the prices reduced drastically.
So you're saying that the same thing?
Well,
upon reviewing the prices?
We hope for that, as we want for remove plenty things then at the formula where we believe say not stand the test of time.
Because you just make mention, say the review within the candle name parameters then not get any effect on the pricing.
No, it will definitely get after we don't finally agree on the new parameters. Example, we they use Platts, I just confuse you small. We they use Platts when a FOB Mediterranean, which means freight on board across the Mediterranean. Now,
all the confusion the way we want put the public on, we don't understand it to the top. Waiting then go one for no. With the project say the year done, we not gonna forget increase on fuel or increase might happen. No. And that's the ones for no.
I want to assure the public say
look at them.
In the immediate future for now, May, June, we will not have petroleum price
The question
increase.
maybe I'll ask you, if not throughout the year, let Salone people and go to bed and relax, no price increase not for any of the petroleum products them. Is that about May and June?
No, the reason why I don't want projects from June to December, the petroleum industry is very, very much dynamic, ambiguous,
because from conversations we happen at Washington and waiting the World Bank team they can do for review the prices, it quite clear say increase my day.
But I guess you self don't answer the question, might. So just change that to the other way, say decrease might also
I know
be.
they have the position for can announce and say, then they can't ace prices. Let me can tell you, say, from the conversations, and one of the things that we World Bank mistakes clear to Balwa, now that go back and do engagement, intensify your media engagement, begin prepare Salon people in mind.
Well, the most important way I want to let we all know as Sierra Leonean is the petroleum prices varies with the international price. I will tell you, for every year between May to June, we'll get higher Platts. But if we all know, we don't even think about pump price of late. Okay, we will engage definitely. The reason why we engage is one, the public for know exactly what in the agency they do for keep them at peace.
All right.
So we'll continue for engage the public, not only the public, even we operators for no say we are here just for transparency purpose. Let's get a formula open and let the conversation start. Example now, if war risk is $2, if you put $2 per metric ton at the formula, waiting that they go reflect. You need ocean loss we know actually they.
But then same price they associate so they don't come out. They don't challenge PRSA on a pricing formula really expensive and is a burden on the citizens.
Well, I will tell you I will want to make the public know say we have a very, very much transparent pricing formula. The line items and the pricing formula, I will tell you, if you go places like Ghana, example, and get an old department, then call it UPPF, they determine freight, that is movement across the country. Example, from Freetown to Kubola, you will not pay the same price.
All right.
If you are in Ghana, they get a department for that. But for Sierra Leone, we pricing formula already take care of UPPF. We call a uniform price adjustment factor.
All right, Samuel, continue for the between the program. Viewer, in case you just tune in, they watch the Liberty Breakfast Show. And today we talk about petroleum products, as we all know now, one of the challenging problem then the way citizens they get now for the past couple of weeks, people in the toll line, now gas station them for get petrol. And today we get the acting director of operations and pricing. It comes from the Petroleum Regulatory Agency. They give you some of the reasons them we make them say so can happen, and they assure the public say they get enough stock. We go take people in from May to June. They're not going to experience such kind problem again. Well, if you get question for Samura later in the program, we'll go open the phone line them. You self go call way on +23274200545, and you go add your voice inside the program. Or if you want to ask them any question, we get for the petroleum products them within the regulates in the country, you can call later on and ask them. Or you can as well send you text message now any of the platform the way they watch with this morning within our Facebook, of course. If you watch with, they don't forget to say you for like, you for also share the program so that more people will join the conversation. We also do on YouTube live. If you just they tune in there, now the first thing is for watch. Now for make sure say you subscribe to the channel and put your post notification bell on. We'll continue the Liberty Breakfast Show.
All right, and still on issues we get for do with petroleum products that now the country we they can look at now the Aminata and Sons Limited, where they serve now a new petroleum company where the chief executive officer for the Aminata and Sons Limited, Mohammed Toure, said and they work together one with government for make sure say they help for address the challenge where people can get fuel, especially petrol, we can shorten. When Mohammed Toure talk this with this Aminata and Sons company, do the first petroleum shipments at the country. Also, we reporter David Yankee Sisebinde and Igona reports.
Aminata and Sons are one of the leading petroleum company in Liberia. We don't they operate for over 30 years now. And serve this company we don't start in operation in a saloon for over 3 months for address the plenty challenge with plenty people can get per fuel business in the country. After this company, we all want a meeting with journalists them for tell them what them work in the country. And this company they'll bring them first fuel shipment in the country as we for address the fuel challenge. Also, Aminata and Sons Salon Limited don't import 4,000 metric tons of gasoline. When we talk, the chief executive officer Mohammed Toure say they're ready for work with salon people for address the plenty fuel crisis in the country.
This question is pretty simple. Like we said 2 days ago, press release that we are going to step up to service the situation in the country. We realized that there was no process of government around the country which was restricting youth education. And we, as a people-oriented institution, decided to divert our consignment that was heading to the said 2 days ago. And you can see the vessel is here. We promise and we have to fulfill our promise. Currently, the vessel is going to be discharging and what we can have to showing testimony and should be taken set up. On Monday, the entire market is going to be flooded out with gasoline. So there should be absolutely no queue around because we are well in position to be able to take care of these situations.
The chief executive officer carry on say then go ensure say they bring more fuel in the country.
At the same time, we have already planned on bringing another vessel. Like we said, Aminata, we have been into this business for 40 years. The experience is there. There's a reason why we have been into this business for 40 years. So reliability, consistency, this rendering, outstanding service to our people is the hallmark of our business. So definitely, as this goes for 2 weeks, we are bringing another vessel to come to those places. With Aminata's presence on the market, I should say this: the existing players have been doing extensive work, and we are going to complement what they are doing because this industry is a very complex one. It's not splitting because there are other factors that are beyond our control. Okay, we are going to be a big plus to the existing players, and with that, you can rest assured that it's going to be stabilized.
For Liberty Online TV, me and David Yankee say the report.
Right, we continue with the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online Television. That's now being reports where David Yankee puts together over the weekend as Aminata and Sons been come and offload new petroleum stock there where they bring come na salon. Now the studio this morning will still get Samura and Sumana Tunti, when an acting director of operations and pricing. It come out from the Petroleum Regulatory Agency. This morning, we talk about how the agency they regulate petroleum products and so that people not going to experience frequent problems for get them petroleum products them. When they come back to see Musa this weekend, Aminata and Sons, now one of the new player them in the industry, it come and offload new products and according to information that this vessel be supposed to go Liberia, but because of the problems we salon they experience, they get for divert and just for salvage the situation. And I still puts the question to you again, say, when PRA will stop all of them problems there, where people they experience 2-3 weeks, then say fuel long shorting, you begin to see long queue them at the gas stations.
Well, the petroleum sector, like I say, very dynamic. Example, if we wake today, any of we operate for them, not the glady for see in stations dry or in station lock, because then they get for make money, and you know with sales now then they get money. So it's happen. Example, if we wake today, then one of the machines then at terminal not come on, they will have engineers them we go look at them for like come on. So within that small period of time, waiting will happen, they not go supply. And the sector, as soon as you get some small breakdown somewhere, everybody will feel across the value chain. Example, if my terminal not come on, I'm not able to load trucks, and if the tanker driver safe not come, na terminal early for can take the product for transport to a destination, you not go reach there, or you not go get the station, or go get them. So everybody within the value chain is very, very much important. Even we, the consumers, we are also important, because now we they give money, we will go buy the final product. Now one of the reasons this will make even the operators them very much value we the customers. I don't know, some months ago, if we check, one of the operators been get customer week, where they go out to a gas station them, they give incentive to customers the way they can buy. Okay, you buy 2 liter, I say, okay, you get book, you get pen, you will buy 5 liter, you get box, just for at least then keep the customers them satisfied. Aminata and Sons, an operator, we actually get 2 facilities. You get the one at Freetown, where now they store diesel. If you don't actually carry diesel in March, we store at Freetown. When you also get 2 tanks na Kisi, we now they store petrol. One of the operator we been done challenge when investors will not be able to reach here for quite some time, and Aminata they share the same premise. So because of in challenge, Aminata say, okay, what I go do is let me divert my Liberian vessel to Sierra Leone so that I will help you with something. I will discharge into my tank, I discharge some into your tank. So you self go at least keep your stations them wet and then go functional. So now that happened over the weekend.
You talk about dynamics in the industry. Waiting at the dynamics we can cause for less salon fuel quite expensive compared to the sub-region where their claims say we fuel not even clean.
Well, I guess most people when they talk that not even know waiting at the parameters they way for the petroleum products. Example, like I say, we get cost-cutting mandates. So the issue of quality, we PRA in a supervising role we get. We get the Sierra Leone Standards Bureau, where they're in charge of quality. I guess the media go don't know about 4 to 5 times we don't reject vessels where the product fail quality test. That tells you there is top-notch analysis
and that can make
where they do.
Salon price, the fuel price, they up as a sub-region.
No, the issue of price, the reason why we can always say that is because we exchange rates depreciate. What's happen now? If $1 example is 10 leons, then the fuel is 8 leons, which means the fuel not reach $1. So what's in the happen? If you just come, very, very easy way for no price comparison, just go to globalpetrolprice.com. You will see all the prices. Oh,
and I'll get the highest.
No. We get Central Africa Republic, where the price is crazy.
We're not going to go Central Africa
Republic. I'm just saying.
We go Guinea, okay. Liberia, when a day we can say, okay. Like now we own.
If you watch, the reason why we not even import fuel from Liberia to Sierra Leone is because of quality difference.
So who's kind of fuel the can in terms of grading?
Okay, the grade, they use 10 ppm.
No, talking at the layman term. Not talking like confusing term.
No, not a confusing term.
Yeah.
Okay. We get what you call sulfur content. If the sulfur content high, I guess for about 20 years ago, we get what you call tetryl lead, tetryl ether lead, and they call it tel or lead. Okay, it been there within petroleum products, but as of 20 years ago, IMO and the World Standards Organization say not for them na petroleum product because research proves say it cause cancer, so them don't eliminate them. So what's happen now? Like for countries like Ghana, Ethiopia already they use the European standard, when a 5 ppm.
So now because Liberia and Guinea, for example, and feel dirty, now made a young cheap on there.
No, well, Liberia gets issue with quality, that I can tell you. Now one of the reasons.
So the same dealer, who they carry petroleum products, Aminata and Sons in Liberia, they don't bring for winner salon. So if you they say Liberia, you don't get problem. That means that the same way they care go na Liberia, the same way they bring kind of salon. Okay. Salon self get problem.
Okay, so what happen within the value chain is example. If I get 2 liters, just an example. If I get 2 liters of salt water, example, then I get 5 liters of fresh water. I want for mix so that I will get clean water. So what's in the happen in most cases, if you check the product with Aminata and Sons or any other company, they carry it for Sierra Leone, and the way they go with for Liberia is quite different. They will bring the same product, but when they reach Liberia, they will also do the same test what they do in Sierra Leone. Their own standard different from we standard. That's the difference. Okay, we own standard is simply controlled by Sierra Leone Standards Bureau, where they do quality test before, when the vessel arrive, after the vessel on discharge into the tanks, then they do quality test. The reason why then they do them before na the ship, for ascertain say the quality we carry it meets Sierra Leone standard. The reason why then they do them after discharge na the tank, for ascertain say it don't mix with another product we be there na the tank, if it still meets the quality. So now that's the reason why I make them they do testing before and after.
All right, Samora, continue for the week to go. Come back to you shortly. You still watch the breakfast show on Liberty Online Television. Remember, see yourself for the watch. Just now we go for call up on the phone line and you will call and ask questions or comments where you get regarding the topic where we look at inside this edition of the breakfast show. We get for do with petroleum products and especially petrol, where we notice say we done the shorts na the market. We go for short music break and when we come back we will continue the discussion.
You know what time it is? Yeah. Youth man, question time. Youth man, question time. Make we learn for ask questions for things them where they happen now with sweet nation. You name the resources. Waiting them don't benefit this nation from independence to 50 years of celebration. Where they make you man and they think I'm say something for them better. I been still under British colonization. For man, then still not a question. Should be one of the richest countries in the world, but we still why we not a question? Why poor people just they poor? They rank and then they better. Why? Waiting do we not a question? Why make na salon no more the young nor they grow? Oh salon. Why we not a question? Why make na no more education nor they grow? Oh salon, how the internet slow. Now so we slow anyone then give me say oh. Big development, corruption, first position, clap for us. I know that's such occupation. These two can post man something. Coco bear with the big nabo dunia. If una kill we slow, una shoot we right on sight. Yeah, maybe then they go better. And say na 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 na. Everybody say na 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 na. You stand up to go try all the best. Yes, I go try for unite this generation. Sabotage make them misunderstand intentions. Making away smart, but must ask you the question. One day, mama, why we still live on the same condition? Why? By then it go be big question. And you go answer. Imagine mama, papa, begin confrontation. All this for eating a fireball. Now we all young. And not done when they cut them. And we they see them. When I say them not for us, una nothing. Why? How long for the ala for the moment? As 2-3 months pass so. Next man said you wait for you talk for pattern a boy. All in this country gets. How come they no able share among 6 million population? We know they ask questions to tax savior. As they reach there so Papa God you know. Now for them self and them family say them go. Well if Salon for get 50 million people, hey you left. Who don't die? Man they know reach 6 million self man in the suffer. So you want to add 40-something million people back. Who go not cham who say? Politics yeah me. I know that so. Coco Bell, they beg me now go to me. If you wanna kill me slow, wanna shoot me right on sight, yeah, maybe that.
All right, that's a song title Question where Emma Simbokare do for winner the program this morning. You dey continue for watch the Liberty Breakfast Show, and anytime from now you can call now the program this morning on 074 200 545. If they call out of Sierra Leone, put +23 274 200 545 and call me via WhatsApp this morning. Add your voice to the program. We'll still get the acting director of operations pricing where come out from the Petroleum Regulatory Agency. Today they talk about petroleum products them. Waiting make them short in the market and waiting there as a regulatory agency they do for ensure say some of them problems they are not they happen. So if you get question for Samora, call we at the studio this morning, +23 274 200 545. You go ask her the question, and later on inside the program, you go answer all on her question. And don't forget for share the program this morning. Don't forget for like. Don't forget for tell somebody about Liberty Breakfast Show for the watch we every morning.
All right, well, we continue this issue we get for do with petroleum products, and as we don't talk to the regulatory body, we in a PRA, we get the responsibility by an act of parliament for ensure sitting grants license self-monitor all petroleum products in the country. We all know say challenge be done day inside the past 2 weeks. Usai people being one fuel when they go na petrol station, them especially forget petrol and nobody get them. This make Liberty Online Television decide for do this particular edition of the program. Also one year from the PRA, we still we go hear back from people them. Waiting and things say now the issues them where they happen regarding fuel shortage where can happen at the country. For let we get them view them and let them self talk directly to the PRA. Make we reporter David Yankesi Sebin Gowaka now some parts in Freetown and these people and get for say for sake the fuel shortage where can happen.
Viewers, this now Liberty Online TV. Well, for sake of the plenty challenge that we people only get forget fuel the country. Make Liberty Online TV cover and some parts now Freetown for such the views of people and so we think say for being a permanent solution for the people address the fuel crisis that country.
The petroleum industry and the government need for sit on the round table and get what then arrive at. Even though Salon will get a kind of half of price control, that effective price control system, but I think still the government and the business people on the field can have something to arrive at if they get considered together, rather than from a separate working system. Around everything.
I believe that the shortage of fuel in this crisis. But I believe it felt enough. This crisis all they done. So I go appeal to the government, not only that violence, but the government in that place so that they will make enough it's not for life of fear.
Over the weeks, we don't see how people in the queue at the police station for any next year. My own recommendation is how we solve this situation. The government for ensure that decentralize the storage facility of the fuel. And for instance, these people get the storage facility, at least they do that. They able to ensure it will be a permanent solution. And as well, they will not say when they don't get this stuff at the bank, they will not say how the time will be done and they will go for the order.
But if you are as well listening to the concern that we people don't raise across Freetown, also they call on the government together with the Petroleum Regulatory Agency for ensuring that bring more fuel come in the country. This Liberty Online TV continue to follow for all great factual and balanced stories and the meaning that the Yankees.
You are watching Liberty Online TV.
All right, so they continue the Liberty Breakfast Show. Call now on 074-200-545. Yourself ask you a question, but anything we want for know, we get for do it's the petroleum products them. If they call we via WhatsApp, now for make put +23274-200-545. The phone line that open now. On a call now and they part of the conversation this morning. We still get the acting director of operations and pricing. We come out from the Petroleum Regulatory Agency this morning. A day with winner the studio, winner Samura and Sumana Tunti. Call we now and yourself go ask me question there for answer all on a question for clear doubts them. What you might don't get about petroleum products them we don't come na the country.
And members say where you call, come on here the handsets and make sure say your background clear. Go straight to the point when you call the number +232-74-200-545. Make sure say you go straight to the point. Just call, tell where your name and also you the call from and make your points. As we continue the discussion we get for do with petroleum products and availability in the country and the shortage working day for petrol. When they come over again to Samura as we continue the discussion while the phone lines them open. The issue of regulating, how on they work with them come there, because I still refer to the representative who we've been getting at the studio the last time, because they say at times where they can go buy from the bigger companies and where they bring come the fuel. If they make requests, for example, for 5,000 litres, they not will get all. And that can cause a frequent shortage.
Well, the dealers and also the operators, they are in good business terms. The reason why I say good business term, you get one or two operators where they call in dealers on a Friday, give them products, say you sell, then on Monday you remit. Basically, not to the norm than day. You pay cash before you receive products, and not only pay, the bank for confirm say they'll receive before the operator releasing products. But you get some operators where they stock you up for the weekend and you say Monday morning you remit. This is a very good business relationship. Basically, the agency not they regulate business activity between the operator and the dealer or the transporter. Okay, that's one of the reasons why we say let's even review some of the parameters. We want for separate dealers, OMCs. OMCs na the importer, the way they import the product. The dealer na the way we get in station. You get the transporter as well. The way we get the truck where they transport the product from the terminal to the final location. We want to separate them. So everybody would see what's in a profit margin. So example now, if we say you profit na 2 Leone, I know say at any time if you the more volume where you can go, now you get more 2 Leone. Or as it is, then they complain say, oh, we get unfair margin. But I will tell you, some of the operators are giving better margins. They will not tell you that. Say, hey, they get better margin. Let's just look around. About 4 to 5 years ago, if we watch, not just mushroom stations there will be they get around. Stations will not even fit purpose for say, oh, this not filling station. Fast forward to now, we get mega stations, like how we can call them. We get stations where they do multi-purpose. You get mini-mart. Most of the stations there now, they are multi-purpose. You get mini-mart, you get car service. So yet they will tell you they don't have better margin, which is fine. As business people, they will always tell you they are challenged. But the reality is quite different.
All right, continue for the week at the program, Samura. Would they now go to reverse them for take some of the messages them way they don't they send this morning? The first hour they take it, they come out from Mystic Dwazak. They say, Director, congratulations on your wedding. How true fuel stations managers are complaining that you are not giving them adequate supply. For example, if they used to get 15,000 supply, PRA would supply 7,500.
More messages we look at the Facebook page. Dara Tarawali, they say, Khadija, we have some of the worst fuel in the world. Can you please ask him what is the rating in the fuel that is coming to Sierra Leone?
This they come out from Fode Mustafa Toure. They say this is the classical story of Salone, that the authorities are doing everything right, but the result on the ground is something else. The explanations are always very clear and showing how effective the authorities are, but look at the economic situation of the country. Just desperation in all sexy. Simply everyone paid to explain that they are excellent.
All right, I think we'll get a call on the line. Good morning and welcome to the Breakfast Show. Good morning. Good morning. All right, the number for call now +23274 200-545 +23274 200-545. Now the number where you go call and add your voice to the discussion with again at the program. We take more views from the public. This other message we will look at from Facebook again, Mohammed. All right, so that's a call on the line. On the line. Morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Usman, the call from Manchester.
Okay, what's your concern?
The concern here now regarding the regulatory system. I don't know if the petroleum regulatory system they look into dirty fuel, because recently I learned say Belgium don't stop for letting them the export through the import dirty fuel with the kind of West Africa. So I don't know if then they check them, because you know, see the dirty fuel, they will cause all the bad smoke will keep down. So I don't know how the PRA, they regulate that side there. And then I don't know if they think about for revive that petroleum refinery system, because I don't know if it go cheaper, we government get that refinery back, wherein we will say then they refine the product, get a lot of stuff from that product day, and then they sell them, rather than they import them from other refined product system. You know what, they don't refine already, they only go buy that product. So I don't know if government, because I mean their plans say they will install one KC for revamp how they get, and the one at Bond. But I don't know how far government will look into this and other areas of clean energy, because I know say not to clean energy, but within the subsidize for letting go they go. That one the more than be concerned. Thank you very much.
All right, Usman, thank you for joining me all the way from Manchester this morning. Call the number +23274 200-545. Now the number then the way you call for add your voice to the program this morning. We still get the acting director of operations and pricing with Wina the studio. Wena Samura and Sumana Tunti come out from PRA there for answer all our questions them. We get for do with the petroleum products them. Earlier we read some of our text messages the owner don't send. As we read now for call the phone line they open now so that we go take few of our calls them. And cancel Mr. Tunti, we go respond to some of our calls them this morning.
This other message we will look at on the Facebook page. Mohammed Kamara, they say, how will you remove the formula when the government is deploying foreign troops?
Anthony Sam King from our Facebook page, they say, Salon no get capacity for review this pricing formula without World Bank help. Now question we Anthony Sam King, they ask from Facebook.
And still more messages. Ba Hadin Mustafa say, Salon they get grade 4 fuel.
Well, for the Mustafa Toure on Facebook, they say he's clearly lying on this quality issue. Given the living standards, they are buying the same quality of fuel. Salon is always very perfect when it comes to explanation and is giving enough of it this morning. Salon at the bottom of every economic indicator today behind Liberia.
Santigi Kamara on the Facebook page. Guinea had their depot bonds. They had to come to Sierra Leone for fuel, but within the shortest possible time, they have stabilized with a less price compared to ours. They are having smooth flow of supply. On another talk too.
All right, continue for call the phone line this morning. Now +23274 200-545 if you're in the diaspora and you want for the part of the Liberty Online Television conversation them, save the number on your phone and call via WhatsApp so that your voice will be added to the program this morning. We'll continue for look at few text messages that will come to Mr. Tunti for response on our messages. Then we'll go over now our YouTube page. And the first one where I go read now the program this morning, they come out from Musa Kamara from YouTube. They say, "Good morning, Liberty TV. I can tell you for free that the diesel that Aminata brought is not good, and I wonder what the Standards Bureau did that authenticates them to sell that product here in Sierra Leone."
And still na the YouTube channel, Samuri E.D. Kamara say, one reason we make una de give them kind excuse ya, na because una de sell to Jebu people them pass the one them we get engine. That's a main motorcar and vehicle them. It say una stop for sell to them 5-gallon rubber them.
All right, I take one more message from the YouTube. They will come to Mr. Tunti for response on our messages. Abu Mansare from YouTube, they say Mr. Samura is not talking about anything that is beneficial to the people. Samura keeps being defensive in favor of the bigger entity. It's really sad, Mabel and Khadija. Well, from then text messages, then they will come back in our studio. As we studio guests, we come out from the Petroleum Regulatory Agency, Samura and Sumana Tunti, in acting director of operations and pricing. Yes, Mr. Tunti, you don't listen from what your viewers then get for say.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much to all the viewers. Their opinions are valid, and I will take them from the last one. We say they defend the oil marketing companies in say bigger entities. Okay. I not defend no entity. I stand with the people of Sierra Leone as myself na consumer for petroleum products. I they buy like everybody else they buy. And I not get preferential treatment because wherever I go, now my money I need for pay for get petroleum products. And the next Sierra Leonean self, now money you need for pay for get petroleum products. So for that reason, I don't need for defend the whole. I know they work for the OMCs, and they work for Sierra Leone and Sierra Leone only. Without the OMCs, we will say there will be other OMCs. But like would they say, if we back them, we not for even talk say one of the operators not get FLO, una not go there. Una make sure say una go to the way we get. We not go do that day. But like I say, everybody in opinion valid. Person say we the pump na Jebu, no. Me not to pump attendants. And while they in a station, I they make sure say I enforce law we show say motorcar, bike, keke, they get fuel. Now any station, I want for we go to normal, and now that we always they work towards. As it is, one of the reasons we make we go get very difficult job if at any time we get for one go at it say oh fuel no deal. Go to that station, let them sell. But if there is enough fuel always, all the operators then get enough fuel. That's the one reason why I make executive chairman in 2018 been talk say they open up the market space. If you get more players, the more the merrier. So it happen. We don't get 2 or 3 importers within this time. We get Malado. We get over 12 stations right across the country. We get Aminata and Sons. Now importer now. The other person say Aminata and Sons been carried diesel way bad. Well, like I say, we get an agency where they in charge of quality. We not PRA na only oversight we get. But I will tell you the quality of the products where Aminata been carried, it passed the Standards Bureau test. That I can say, and I was there. I guess una colleague them in there over the weekend. When Aminata discharged petrol, I was there as well. I know for be there for Sidona Mills, they rely on the colleagues there. For say, waiting they happen, now they pass. But I was there because I want for at least get first-hand information.
So it's safe for say from PRA and the standards way they can check. Salon fuel products and petroleum products and clean past every other in the sub-region?
No, it's not about the clean. Okay, example, you go see water we clean, but if you check in particles, they're not good for drinking. So you will see something clean. Like I say, Standards Bureau now then the institution we get the responsibility for deal with quality. We not only oversight we get. Example, if you don't check, say, I guess 2 or 3 years ago we get an issue of quality test. We test now Sierra Leone. The operator a contest. We say, well, will they return the vessel? He say, oh no, I'll pay for let them take this sample, go with any lab owner want, owner certify. We say, okay, let's do Ghana neighbor. Let's go Ghana and test. We go Ghana, the product still fail test. We say, we don't need for going the other side again. Just take this vessel and go with them. And we return that particular vessel. Somebody say, if we are aware about Belgium, the new law. Yes, we are aware of that law. And not forget, say, I guess this person, Agladi, look, they follow. And Agladi with in question. IMO 2020, we don't reduce bunker fuel. Before now, black oil. Now, even the vessels then they use for consumption. But now, they don't change that to diesel. So it's in the happen. Belgium say for reduce even the diesel where the vessel then they consume for their own consumption. We are aware of that, and also the Standards Bureau they work with ECOWAS for at least harmonize ECOWAS standard on petroleum. All landed in the pipeline for coming into effect. We also we operators then very much aware of. Somebody they talk about rationing. The OMCs not get any reason for ration because the more volume they sell, the more money they get. It's a volume business. If I sell 2, I get 2 Leone. If I sell 5, I get 5 Leone. If I sell 1, I get 1 Leone. So it don't make no reason for la ration. But like we say in we statement, if now you no more get now you no more get bread, your competitor no get bread, waiting they happen. All you want to ever go buy to your competitor, they can buy to you. So waiting they happen. You stock what you get in projection, not go last long. So now that's they happen. Example, if we 3 they sell phone, then it can't to a top up, it can't to a time with 2 no get now 1 person get, or 1 no get now 2 person get. Waiting they happen. The 1 person in sales customer, then they can't to the 2 person. We go put pressure on the stock. So now that's similar thing they happen. The other person they talk about refinery. Yes, we get plan for do refinery. We all know the refinery back in before it closed in 1992, the surrounding around Kisi, because of backward integration and movement of people, the environment not conducive again for get a petroleum refinery. So waiting we don't do as PRA, we don't do a tour right across Sierra Leone. We get about 5 to 6 sites in mind for petroleum refinery. We get Sulima, where before independent, now they have been Sierra Leone port. So we look at for cargo a petroleum refinery in Sulima. We go service Sierra Leone and even Liberia as well. We look at Niti, Usai Sierra Rutile they operate presently, and then get ports. Although na shallow draft, we may say no go receive bigger vessels, but with investment, they go receive bigger vessels, which means then go dredge. It's only in Sierra Leone we still they talk about natural labor. In other places around the world, not so natural labor then dredge. It's expensive, but it makes more economic sense. So we also they look at Pepel. We get a place now Lunge where they call Osint. We get a place now Lunge again where they call Kitonki. We don't go all them places then we don't look and we don't identify places. We just wait for credible investors for say, okay, I want to do this now ABC location. We'll take you there. We'll make the agency a one-stop shop. Right. So you will get in touch with everybody around.
All right, Samoa, before they wrap up the program, on behalf of PRA, how you go assure the viewers them this morning and all Sierra Leoneans say fuel pricing increase not going to happen anytime soon and let them take you words to the bank?
I want to assure the people of Sierra Leone say petroleum price review, okay, or pricing formula review with the World Bank. Now they affect the price as soon as possible, okay? Even the World Bank, they tell we say, if we are reviewing now, currently, we'll do them by face. So example now, if we pull war risk and other charges within the formula, it will mean reducing price. And if we add ABC, it will mean increase in price. So we'll do it by face. So what we want to assure the people of Sierra Leone is, for now, to end of June, there will be no price increase.
So after end of June?
Well, that will be the end of the review. We'll come back to the public and tell the public how the review don't go, what we need for do, and move forward with the new petroleum pricing formula.
All right, many thanks, Samura and Sumana Tunti from the Petroleum Regulatory Agency. We joined at the breakfast show this morning for kind of give people the insights as to how the Petroleum Regulatory they work with other OMC them for ensure say una get enough stock in the country so that people will get access for buy. And for that assurance, they say from now to end of June, no increments no go there in the pricing formula. Then after our meetings with the World Bank, una will come back and update the public. But waiting at the latest happenings. While you self would watch you this morning, you don't participate in the program. By way how you call we or send we text message. We want to say thank you very much. We'll not take our love for granted. We see all the love. Continue for share Liberty Online Television. That you Facebook page, you WhatsApp forum. Tell somebody about Liberty Online TV. That you way down there for support and inspire we for there. So every day for bringing canton accurate information. But things them where they happen in the country. Don't forget for go our YouTube channel and subscribe to the page so that the family will continue for grow. Mina Khadija Bango, I wish you all a blessed day.
And until we meet again, Mabel Kabadi say goodbye.
Thank you.
You are watching Liberty Online TV.
This is Liberty Online TV powered by Orange Sierra Leone.